Hi, it's the end of September 2022 and I don't think I've ever started the video up here where we have some beautiful bamboo, compost bin for ash, place to store wood sticks, and we also have a bin here that we've started collecting leaves to make leaf mulch. We have some bags behind here from last year, so they'll be ready next year for using as a seed compost. So these elderberry bushes, this one completely died off in the drought, but now has sprouted out. Nature is very resilient. This pathway still needs bark, but we haven't been able to find any lately. So we will wait. The raspberries are flowering, ready for an autumn crop. The bees are having a nice time. I don't know whether you can see the bees flying around in this part here. The Neflier and Medlar are still growing. They won't be ready yet. All the apples have fallen from the tree now. The garden actually has almost a spring-like feel to it, as there's fresh growth everywhere and flowers, and you'll see bright little patches of flowers. We bought some cyclamen just the other day to place around the garden, and hopefully it'll spread into this patch here. The bee hedge has several flowering plants on it now. It's really nice that the plants are getting a second chance this year. And our squashes have been producing lots and lots of flowers. We've been picking off the male flowers to eat, and they're very tasty. And there are a few small fruits, but sadly I think it's too late for actually anything that we can eat this year. Beetroot's done well though. There are several new plants in the garden. There's one over here, and we had a tiny spending spree. You see some more cyclamen there. One of my favourites, potentilla. We found this beautiful delicate pink. This patch, which we had garbled on last time, has now been scraped, and there are yellow rattle seeds and wildflower seeds over the whole of that. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. Oops, that's my shadow there. We've been planting little seedlings that have just come up in places in the garden. We've dotted them around. We'll keep the trees small. We'll just see how they do. There's a lot of experimentation, not being afraid to just try things out. Look, we have crocuses. Told you it felt like spring. They're not autumn crocus. Autumn crocus are purple. They are beautiful. This area is still awaiting. We've put some more sticks in the dead hedge along here. We have leeks growing here, and there's some beetroot. and the vine came back to life. There's lots of fresh shoots, which I'm not sure whether that's good at this time of the year. But like I say, a lot of this is wait and see. The blackcurrant bushes have been pruned here, and several prunings have been placed all along here. We'll see which ones survive and which don't. I expect they all will, in which case they'll get moved somewhere else at another time or given away, because we do hope to produce enough cuttings and propagation to be able to share. Martin made this lovely insect hotel the other day. Take you through. This is the other elder that looked pretty bad and is now looking good and strong again. We have more bamboo here. It's a different type to the other one. This is the other elder that completely died off. I was convinced it was dead. Nope, Mother Nature says nope. I want to grow, I want to survive. Dam's rocket's regrowing already, so that'll put on a nice show for next year. We moved this log pole from the side of the house to here and found this, I've forgotten the name of it, cotoneaster, a creeping cotoneaster, and it's got berries on it. Looks very pretty. I've actually got 2 of those in the garden now. It's beginning to fill. I can see there will be a time when there'll be more plant than there is bark. And we both absolutely love this aster. Yeah, I know there's a lot of plants in the garden that aren't edible, and that's because there are so many that are edible that it's good to have a mixture. Loads and loads of onions, walking onions have come up, and you'll see we've planted out lots of kale in all sorts of places. It'll be a real kale forest. And the other thing we've done is we've taken comfrey cuttings and they are spread under a lot of the fruit trees, and we will continue to do that. And it is flowering. Just seen, whether you can see in the dark here. It's just beginning to flower again. The bees are so lucky this autumn. Any bees that are around, there's plenty for them. And I managed to find this daisy plant that I absolutely love here. So we'll let it spread, and then when it's established, we'll take some cuttings from it and put it in other places in the garden. It's right next to the absolutely flourishing catmint, which has a bee very busy on its flowers. The pond is fine, it's full of water now. Still got a frog in it and lots of beasties. My writing hut still being a very good space to be in. Look at these, looking wonderful. They're not primroses, they are cowslips. Oh, look how strong they are. They started off as little tiny pieces of plant. So we know they propagate and we know they spread. So there'll be plenty more of them. And the polytunnel, well, we haven't had a lot of tomatoes, but we have had a lot of peppers, and there's still more growing. There's still more tomatoes, but green. We have plants out the front. We have lots and lots of cuttings from the gooseberry, the the gooseberries, the red currants, the black currants, and the joster berries. And we're hoping to take them to our new piece of land, our allotment space. It's not really an allotment, it's a piece of land that the village wasn't using, and they said that we can play down there, which is very nice. So I am now back at the raspberry patch under the apple tree. I hope you all have a lovely October, and I'll see you at the end of it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.